So let's go on. I want us to look at this infidelity, how it affects families. So when you are just telling the person, oh, just forgive and go on with their life, this is what you are saying, that it should just look over it, but it goes way beyond that. How it affects the family. Number one, mistrust. Trust is broken in the family. So it has to be, the trust needs to be what? Repaired. The trust needs to be rebuilt. The trust needs to be reconstructed. So when there is infidelity, when there is cheating, sorry, when there is an affair, trust is broken, because once the man or the woman says, well, I used to trust you, I know when you're going there, I don't going out, I don't think about anything anymore, but now when you're going out, I have every cause to now say, okay, what is he going to do, who is he with? That is why you see people fidgeting phones. Give me your phone. Who do you call? Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to this person? He begins to ask all those questions. Now, if the person is not a narcissist, I mean, we've taught about abuse, so you know who a narcissist is. If the person is not a narcissist and all of a sudden starts inquiring, asking you, who are you talking to? Who is this? You should know that there's the trust that existed between the family has broken. And this is the time that the family needs to seek help so that this trust is built. Now, yes, prayer can help, but sometimes you need counseling to help build the trust one more time. That's why I keep on hammering and hammering. Therapy is good. Therapy is good. A therapist will help you do a lot of activities that will help regain the trust that you lost. Even God Himself, He allow us gradually to trust Him. Trust is not built overnight. It takes time for someone who lose trust to rebuild trust. So there are a lot of sessions that will help you so that you can regain the trust that the two of you broke. Number two, breaking covenants. Infidelity breaks covenants. It breaks covenants. So that marital vow, we will do a teaching on the marital vow, and you understand that marital vow that you set on the altar, which was witnessed by God, the devil, or the demons, or the spiritual powers, all principalities, the angels, everyone, including earthly, the things that were on earth, everybody heard you when you said those vows. And they all allowed you say those vows, and they locked the vows together. And now you said you want to go out. Infidelity is one of the things that break vows. And one thing we should also know, it is only one thing that Jesus also allow us to break a covenant, when the infidelity has happened. So we see God unapologetically divorcing the Israelites when they were what? Committing adultery, and they were acting anyway. He said, I, God, I divorce Israel. You can find that scripture in Jeremiah chapter 3, the verse 8. He divorced Israel, his own wife. He divorced him. He was unapologetic about it. We see Matthew chapter 19, the verse 9, where the Pharisees and the Sadducees came to Jesus, and they were tempting him, testing his mind on the subject of marriage. And then he said, on the only grounds for divorce was what? Infidelity. So these are the only grounds where covenant is broken. You want to be careful who you sleep with to break that covenant that you have built. And remember, breaking the covenant means you are telling God that you cannot keep your promise with God. So it is not just about saying the vow, it's about keeping the covenant, keeping the vow, keeping the promise you made to God. God says if you can't make a promise, if you can't keep a promise, then don't make it, because it's a sin and you go to hell. Understand? So you want to be careful breaking that covenant. As soon as you commit adultery, as soon as you commit those affairs that we have watered it down to mean, oh, adultery, or we are having an affair. Now it's a norm. In fact, another word that has even, I want to flirt with you. That is what some marriage men are saying. Allow me to flirt with you. It's so sad that even in the church, people can even say these things, and are not worried, and are not worried, are not sad. They don't even feel bad about it, that they are in the presence of God, and it comes out of their mouth just like that. It is my prayer that God will help us. Another one, it also causes your partner to commit adultery. So you will see that, oh, I'm a man, let me just go sleep out. No, what you are doing is you are telling your wife to also go sleep out. That is why a lot of married women are also committing adultery. And let me tell you, when a married woman is sleeping outside, men, listen, it is very difficult to catch a wife who is cheating on you. Very, very difficult, especially if you are cheating, or if you are having an affair outside. It's very, very difficult to find who this, because a man, when there is a sexual relations that happen, after the acts, the man become tired. The man will have to have some time because he has ejaculated. And one of the research have shown that when a man ejaculates, the strength that comes out of him is like he lifted a very heavy metal. So that is why when men finish sex, they sleep because they have, and the woman will finish sex and just go up and go and do her normal runs because they have what ejaculated, and that ejaculation takes a lot of strength out of them. So it is easy for a man, for your wife to see that you're having an affair, but a woman can go and have sex with somebody and walk up, clean herself, walk away perfectly as if nothing has happened. That is because they are what they receive. Women receive. So because they receive, that is why a woman can be pregnant and hide it from everybody for a very long time. That is how God created women. So men, just know that as you are committing adultery, you are causing your wife to also go and commit adultery, or causing your partner. And if for a woman to commit an adultery, you are causing your husband to also go and commit what adultery. We want to look at a scripture. I want to us to read that scripture so that you will understand what I am saying. That scripture is in the book of Job. Job chapter, uh, I want to find that scripture. It says that your wife will be grinded. Your wife will be grinded. And I want to find that scripture. If anybody find that scripture for me, please help me so that we can put it up. I put it somewhere here, but let's go on. Maybe as we go on, I'll find that scripture. It said your wife will be grinded. So I want to find that scripture and then we'll read it to you. Okay, let's go on. The next one is one, you create a pattern. What you do is you create a pattern. And as you create that pattern, just know that that pattern will follow suit. It will follow your children as well. We see David sleeping with Uriah's wife, and then we see that curse also following. And we see Absalom sleeping with what? With his father's what? Concubines. You do not want to allow those patterns in your family. So that is also one thing that also you bring on. Another thing, you bring demons into your house. Child of God, as you go and you sleep outside, you bring demons to your house. Do not think that you are just, oh, I am just sleeping around. Thank you for that scripture. Job 31, the verse 10. We will read it very shortly. You are bringing demons. You are bringing demons to your home. You are bringing demons to your home. So you will want to be careful. The kind of person you are sleeping, when we deal with sexual relations, as you are sleeping with that person, you are transferring spirits. So you receive the spirits and you brought demons into your home. You want to be careful. All of a sudden, your interest is now in, let's go out, let's go and drink, let's watch pornography, let's do this. Just know that demons, you are bringing demons. The next one, children out of wedlock. Unfortunately, infidelity can cause people to bring children out of wedlock. You did not plan that child. Now let's look at this. David and Bathsheba, they just slept, and then there was a child. The child just came into the picture when they did not even plan. She just slept with her and she just got pregnant. You never know when yours will show up. So just be careful. Just be careful. Infidelity is not something that you want to joke with. You are bringing disease. Yes, STDs. Women, listen to me. If all of a sudden you are married here, you are a married woman, all of a sudden you're experiencing UTI, all of a sudden, yeah, you treat it, it goes, you are having continuous UTI. The doctors are here. You need to check yourself into the hospital. Let them know, where is that UTI coming from? You're using clean bathrooms, you are using clean places, but you are having UTIs, itchies, smelling, all those body things that is happening to you. You will want to check up what is happening in your relationship. Why are you having all of a sudden having UTIs? You need to look at it. STDs are common. STDs, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, all those things. A lot of things are that you can contract as you are going out and say, I'm just having an affair. You can protect yourself, but how vigilant can you be for protecting yourself both spiritually and physically? Just be very, very careful. I want to go back to the one that I said you cause your wife to also commit adultery. Job chapter 31, the verse 10. We will speak on that subject again. It said, then may your wife grind another man's grain, and may other men sleep with her. May your wife. That was a curse that was released by Job. Job was a man who would say, I will never commit a sin by looking at a woman twice. This is a man called Job. And this same Job broke that curse, spoke that curse out, that your wife will be grinded. Do you understand? Your wife, somebody will sleep with your wife under your own eyes. So as you are sleeping with people around, just know that your wife, someone else, will sleep with her. You never know the woman. So a lot of time, women, you used not to have these behaviors, but because your husband is sleeping outside, I'm not saying entirely that is true. It can also be because your husband has have a sexual relation outside. You saw a man, and all of a sudden, the desire that you want to sleep with them, the man uncontrollably is there. You need to check your home again. You need to check it because sometimes good women find themselves with bad boys or bad men that they are sleeping around. And when they began sleeping around, that spirit is transferred. And that curse is there. That when you sleep with somebody's husband, your wife too, someone will sleep with her. So you have to be very careful. A woman was sharing a story of how the husband was committing adultery out of the marriage, and then, well, a woman of God, and she found herself in a place that she has to run away so that she herself will not stain her garments. I also want to give a personal example to this one on those who causes adultery. Let me tell you, if your husband sleep outside, it is 100% possible that if you are not careful, you will commit the same infidelity that you detest. During my divorce process, oh, I slept with somebody, even when my divorce was not over. I slept with somebody when my divorce was not over. I am not shy about it because it's my past and God has forgiven me. And I cried. Oh, I cried. I spoke to God. I spoke to God. That was where God told me, don't be like a pig, that I wash you and you go back. Don't be like a pig. So, child of God, don't be like a pig. The fact that the person want to commit adultery does not give you that room. Yes, the enemy will come, but when we come down, you understand what I am talking about. Don't allow that in your home.